Huh.
Hello YouTube! This is Rock21, and today I am going to do August's album review, which is Queen's 1977 album, News of the World, with its awesome, iconic album cover. Now, everybody knows the first two tracks in this album, We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions, but trust me, there are so many more awesome hidden gems on this album I think everybody should check out. Now, considering that this was the first Queen album I ever listened to in full, let's get started. Track 1, or really kind of track 1 and 2, we have probably the most iconic twin songs in rock and roll history. And you know them, your grandma knows them, your dad knows them, your mom knows them, your little sister knows them, even the kid who knows nothing about music outside of or older than 2015 knows them. They are We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions. I mean, both are pretty darn simple songs, and a lot of Queen fans say that they're totally overplayed, and I can totally see why, because they're used at pretty much every single sporting event, every single, school pep rally ever, pretty much. But oddly enough, I still see the charm in them. I've probably heard both of these songs, a maximum of about like 300 times in my life, probably. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but still, these songs are great to pump whole crowds up. It's really kind of crazy how right when this song happens, no matter what kind of music you're in, pretty much everyone gets excited when they come on. And really, yeah, they're not the Queen songs I would love to listen to all day. But the impact they have on pop culture is enormous. And really, if you really just kind of monitor the amount you listen to them, they really are quite cool songs. I mean, the stomp stomp clap beat in We Will Rock You is pretty darn ingenious, if not the simplest thing ever. And We Are the Champions really is quite an inspiring, awesome song. So, both are great songs. A little overplayed, yeah, but I trust you. If you monitor your amount of listening to both of them, I'm sure that soon you'll see them for the great songs they are. Now, this is the point right when you see that News of the World just isn't just the awesome opener it has. Right here is where the awesome gems just begin to be sprouting up everywhere. And this song is awesome. It's one of the few, Sheer Heart Attack, it's one of those few songs to have the name of a title of another album but not appear on that album. The song Houses of the Holy by Led Zeppelin is on Physical Graffiti and not on Houses of the Holy. But never mind. But this song is awesome. And I don't know if the story is true, but I think it was what happened was that the Sex Pistols were in the same recording studio as Queen, right? And then, I forgot, the bassist, I forgot what his name is, I don't really like the Sex Pistols, just comes up to Freddie, he's like, what's a little skinny homo loser like you doing in here? And then Freddie just, punches him in the face or something awesome like that. So then, just to show these Sex Pistols who's boss, they just decided, hey, Queen, hey guys, we're all gonna write a better punk song than these guys, got it? And yeah, pretty much I think this song is better and more raw than anything the Sex Pistols ever did. It is, if you ever have anybody trying to tell you that Queen is more like a poppy, glam, pop rock softy band, just show them this song. This is hard stuff. It's fast, furious, ferocious, ripping, punky awesomeness. This is just pure energy right here. Pure youthful, vicious energy. All compiled into 3 minutes. This song is awesome, and it's long stood as being one of my favorite Queen songs. I think it's fair to say that pretty much every single Queen fan has that one special Queen song that gives them the feelies every single time. And All Dead is that one that does it for me every time. Upon first listening to it, I'm like, this is the saddest song ever. And then, like, in the comments, some guy's like, man, I thought this was sad until I figured out it was about Brian May's cat. It could be about Brian May's, like, expired milk for all I care, and it's still the saddest song ever. It's so sweet and touching, and it's just great. I don't know what it is about it I like so much, but I just love this song. It's probably one of my favorite slow songs by them they've ever done. Yep. If I could just have a moment for a second. As I already said, pretty much every single Queen fan has that one Queen song that touches them. You know, if you watched last segment, you probably know that. But this, if All Dead was that one song that touched me, Spread Your Wings is the one that really touches my guitar teacher. He's crazy about this one. So I just wanted to give him a little shout out there. This song, personally, even though it follows probably two of my favorite songs by them ever, I still find it very likable of a song. And it's incredibly inspiring. And yeah, I know we've already been over We Are the Champions, but this one is way more inspiring on a way like more low key level. It's just about this guy who just wants to give up in life. He just like loses his job and all this bad stuff happens to him. And they're just like, spread your wings and just fly, man. Just do what you want to. Just like, it'll all be okay. And I just find that message really powerful. The second you hear that just this thunderous, rolling, chill, just funky bass line, you know that Queen's gonna get really low and funky on this song. And you'll probably hear me say funky a lot on this segment. But my favorite thing about the song is not just how funky it is, but probably how I see how much influence the song had on a lot of other future Queen songs, such as Fun It, Dragon Attack, Another One Bites the Dust, and even with its kind of rolling tempo, even a little bit of Fat Bottom Girls. And considering that those are some pretty stellar Queen tracks, I think it's safe to say that this is a pretty influential song on the rest of a lot of Queen's repertoire. Now, to my knowledge, this is probably one of the first, at least, funk songs they did, and it's probably also one of my favorites. I don't have too much to say about it, other than that it's funky. The common layman might say that the raunchiest Queen song of all time is definitely Fat Bottom Girls. And although I love that song, and it's definitely raunchy, I think all real Queen fans know that the title of raunchiest Queen song belongs to Get Down, Make Love. I mean, even that title is raunchy. Even the rhythm, the beat going on is raunchy. The drum rolls, all like just the random noises, just like it sends these like little shivers of energy. It's very interesting and fun and oddly enjoyable to listen to. Ugh. Because as raunchy and this like deliciously kinky this song is, it's a little uncomfortable listening to when there's another person in the room. And they're not even trying to hide anything. Like lines like, I'll suck your mind, you'll blow my head, stuff like that. It's not even trying to hide anything, so it can be a little uncomfortable listening to. And also it puts some pretty weird images in my mind. And knowing that Freddie is gay and me being straight, I mean, no offense to gay people, but like, you know, being straight, it's kind of disturbing to think about what gay men you do with each other for enjoyment. And yes, this song puts a lot of very scary images in my head. But other than that, this song is raunchy, deliciously kinky, and just it's a real pleasure to listen to. Have you ever wondered what Queen would be like if they were more like ZZ Top? Well, they would probably make more stuff like Sleeping on the Sidewalk, And that would also mean that John Deacon would sing a lot of their stuff. And he does just a fine job. He's often cited as being the weakest singer in Queen. That's because the other three guys are, like, extremely talented singers. And John Deacon's just a good singer. But he does a great job. And I think, like, he was probably the perfect guy in Queen to do it. Now, Sleeping on the Sidewalk is done in a style that pretty much a lot of rock bands delve in, but not really ever Queen. So it's kind of cool seeing them do, like, you know, the kind of, like, the strutting, kind of, like, cool, slick, bluesy rocker style rock music. And you don't really often see them doing that. But this song is good. I like this song a lot. It's also really simple for a Queen song, but that doesn't matter. It's a good listen. It has this cool, like, kind of, like, street smart vibe to it. It's a cool, slick, bluesy rocker. I like it. On Who Needs You, we have a bit of a Spanish influence creeping into Queen's sound. We have John Deacon on the Spanish guitar, and somebody back there is doing the maracas. And I really, really, really like the Latin groove it has going, and it gives it this kind of chill vibe I really like. And although it isn't my favorite song, it's definitely exotic and an interesting listen. It's a cute little song, just not my favorite. Wow, this is ironic. It's late. No, really, it's actually late. It's like 11:20 right now, or somewhere around that. Well, anyway, that's a weird coincidence. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, It's Late, the song. Okay, I'm getting off track here. And yeah, I know that It's Late. It might be the only the second to last song on this album, but to me, I think it's probably one of the best ways you could ever close an album. Because I always forget about My Melancholy Blues. So I'm always like, I always count this one as the big closer. And it has this kind of like this grand finale type thing going on, you know? And I just really like that. It has this really, really, really solid, great blues rocky guitar riff. I really like it. It has this kind of like this sweeping, like kind of like powerful, like vibe about it. I really like it. It's a solid, sturdy, strong, straight up blues rocker. I like it a lot, and even though it doesn't close off the album, I feel like it's like a great send off to an album. But there is one other song. It's Late was like the magnificent, giant, grandiose, wonderful, awesome, spectacular banquet that was held. Then My Melancholy Blues would be the quirky, drunken after party barely anybody went to, where everybody is totally intoxicated and singing like Frank Sinatra. And bouncing off that last point, I love how Queen can take a usually kind of like underappreciated, kind of campy, cheesy, kind of corny, unloved style of music, such as, in this case, Great Depression era vocal pop, or in A Day at the Races case with Millionaire Waltz. They can take, like, kind of hated musical styles and make awesome songs out of them. And in the Millionaire Waltz, of course, if you listen to that, they do put they do have the dun 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 dun, but then they put in like one of Brian May's best guitar solos and a rockier part. But here they kind of just keep it cheesy, kind of keep it 40s, kind of keep it Perry Como. I mean, he has a great voice, but still, you know, he's still a little cheesy. But I kind of like that they keep it like that. It just kind of adds to its, you know, intoxicated after-party melancholy vibe, you know? Yeah, and it's corny, but that just makes it likable, you know? But at the same time, it's very sad and melancholy, and funny enough, another complete coincidence, it does mention the word intoxicated in there, and it's like the song is even about, like, a bad after-party, I guess, and, like, heartbreak. I don't know, but, it's just kind of it's like you would all think it would end on It's Late, and then this song comes, and it's kind of funny, but it's cheesy in a likable way. But it's still sad. But they forgot one thing. They forgot to make My Melancholy Blues a blues song. Ingenious. Yep. So guys, I hope you liked my video. Please like, subscribe, suggest things in the comments below, and say nice things. I love you guys. Bye. Hope you like my video. Have a nice day, or in this case, night, because it's late.
You say you love me, and I hardly know your name.